Hey, it's the boys, the most lovable podcast, PS Live on another Thursday night,
You're
catering the vibes.
the vibes. We were
You
vibing
know,
right before we hit start too.
we was vibing to that Mexican OT,
That Mexican OT.
to that Johnny Dang,
If you know, you
Paul
know.
Wall.
Mm.
If you know, you know. Hey, honestly, I needed that because right before live, my phone goes off. It's my brother-in-law. He sent me a little text. I'm like, oh, that gotta be fake. That can't be real news. That it's bullshit. That's Photoshop. Then I go on Twitter, and unfortunately, the news is true. RP to one of the GOATs, Bray Wyatt, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on with Bray Wyatt. I don't know what the cause is or nothing, but rumors are speculating, that he has some health issues, but this is all fresh. This is all new. So, I guess we'll find out later.
Usually it takes a little bit to for all that info to come out. Sometimes it don't.
Yeah. I mean, and I respect it, it is what it is. And of course, always, the most lovable. Let's get those purple hearts. You know what I'm saying? 2 years on, what was it, Tuesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday? I always thought it was the 23rd. And even on Facebook, it gave me the confirmation 23rd? Of a year before on the 23rd. Oh, yeah, Terry Funk died too yesterday.
Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, RP Terry Funk. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Just everybody, make sure, you stay prayed up for sure.
Bray Wyatt, he was a wrestler. He was actually on like a hiatus, and they were speculating on him coming back. And yeah.
And didn't you say his like tattoo
he was a Florida boy. One of my good Subaru buddies, he does tattoos. And he tatted Bray Wyatt and Kevin Owens. All the tattoos you see on Kevin Owens and Bray Wyatt. Oh, yeah. My boy did that. They were friends. I think he went to the military. I think he said he went to the military with Bray.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, something about that.
Yeah, I didn't know Bray was in the military. That's even more.
I'm pretty sure that's where he knew him.
That's crazy.
From the military, if I'm not mistaken.
I know. Yeah. Den was here in the green room, and then Bobby started talking about Tekken, and then he left. So I don't know what happened.
Tekken? I wasn't talking about Tekken. I was talking about Killer Instincts.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
I watched Evo today.
Xbox. Oh, you was talking about an Xbox exclusive game?
Whoa. I don't think we need to drag. What did Mexican OT say about muddy water? Muddy water. We don't need an Xbox to the muddy water. Yeah, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. All right, Xbox can drag their own self through the muddy water. All right.
What up, chat?
What's good?
What up, everybody? Sorry, I was on the phone.
Hey, thank you for letting me borrow your hat today, Dan.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, I got it.
That one's dope, bro.
Of course I got it. I wish I would have got it in white, though. They have white. White sold out.
Damn, Gabe, you ain't waiting.
Hey, Gabe ain't messing a lick.
All right. We'll start with that because...
Wait, real quick, before we get into it. With the MK stuff, what do we...
We going first... We going next.
No, because I'm not trying to watch. I'm avoiding stuff. Okay, no, that's what I was asking.
You played the beta, right?
No, we're gonna find out what you think about the beta.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking because they dropped a lot of stuff, so I thought you were.
Oh no.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
MK
is
whatever you got to say, if anything.
All right, bet. All right,
I'm talking about Madden, and
I'm getting Madden too.
And then we're gonna talk about Diablo real quick, and then we're watching the Destiny 2 stuff.
Oh, okay. Right. I wasn't sure if we were watching. Okay.
So there you go. There's the timeline, guys. All right. So we got Madden coming up. All right.
Mortal Kombat.
We got some MK.
Can someone do some timestamps for us in the chat?
Where's timestamp Terry? I haven't seen timestamp Terry in a hot minute. Right? And then after that, we're gonna do very briefly Diablo, like bloop, and that's it. Bloop, bloop. And then we're gonna watch. I found a 43-minute version that PlayStation put out that tells you everything that's coming to Destiny.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing at this point.
So Madden.
I will be buying Madden this year.
Let me start with this. I have not bought and thoroughly played a Madden since 2016.
Okay.
I think I downloaded like 20 or 21 when they gave it for free, during the pandemic time.
Yeah.
And but I only played like maybe 3 or 4 games against people, family, friends, cousins, whatever, and then we just put that game down because we were really into 2K. So I really didn't do much with it.
Right.
Yeah, Xbox Series X. It died. Yeah, BG3. Yeah. So I was really excited about this. Someone sent a video in the Discord, our Patreon Discord, which you can be a part of. They sent a link in there that talked about Madden's like the new stuff, the updates, what's new, what to expect. And I watched it and I was like, I might want to get back into it. So I text my brother right away. My brother, he's a big Madden fan. Neither one of us played Madden in a while though. You want to go have some Madden? Instantly. I mean, instantly. Yes. Boom. Okay. So I got Madden. I've made every character already except a quarterback. So I got my running backs on the Patriots, my linebackers on the Jets, my corner is on the Dolphins, and my wide receiver is on the Texans. So far, my favorite positions to play, wide receiver. I really, really enjoyed playing the wide receiver, and surprisingly, the DB. I really did enjoy playing the DB. I already did one whole season with the wide receiver. Lost in the AFC Championship to freaking the Bills by 3 points. My fault because I called for the ball when I shouldn't have, and they picked it when I was supposed to score, so I got greedy. But anyway, I played a couple of friends. I played my cousin. I played my brother. I had to get my brother out of there, because he's up there. That game was crazy. It was 10-0, and then I had back-to-back kick returns to go up 14-0. One just before halftime and one right after halftime. And then after that, I put the pedal to the metal, boot on the throat, whatever you want to call it. Wound up winning like 30-10.
Sheesh.
Then I played my cousin Edwin. I won 35-14.
That's crazy.
Then I played my buddy Dan. Did you see the clip?
I haven't seen the clip. I wanted to wait for
this.
You didn't see the clip?
I watched the clip.
I wanted to wait. You said you were going to play it tonight.
I made my friend YouTube famous, or
you made him YouTube famous.
You made him famous.
No, YouTube short famous.
Short YouTube short. So I played my boy Dan last night.
Oh shit!
6 interceptions, 4 with Trayvon Diggs. Forced fumble by Micah Parsons, and Micah Parsons also had 4 sacks. I beat him 42-7. And that 7 happened at the very end. It was 3rd and long.
You just let him have it.
And I just sent the whole house. Literally, I blitzed the entire team. Mm-hmm. And he managed to just get the ball off to Tyreek Hill, and he was gone.
Yeah, you weren't catching him.
You let him have it.
Yeah. Should have been 0. But yeah, no. But I did this to him. Y'all ready? I clipped this right after the game. I put it in our chat, and I sent it straight to YouTube because the world needs to see this. Here's a little clip. Of course, I'm the Cowboys. If you notice here, you see the play I'm running to the right. I'm going to do a couple of checks. I'm going to realize that their lineup kind of heavy to the right. I'm going to audible to the left, and then just enjoy. Enjoy.
Look at the score.
Now you notice going left.
On third down, it's
Oh my God! He sent him to the sunken place. No way! Hold on, bro. Rewind that back. Look, he out. Look, play by play this shit.
Okay.
No way, bro.
Smooth run.
So originally I picked halfback to the right. He's heavy to the right, and he pulls his line forward. So I looked again, and I'm like, damn, I have no wide receiver on that side. That's a dead play. If you press X, you ain't going nowhere because there's no one guarding that wide receiver on the right side.
So what did you do? What did you
So
press?
you flick your right stick left, and that changes your play to the opposite side of the field. So if you're running right, you flick left. That means you're running left now. So now watch. The red arrow is going to go from the right to the left. Now I zoom in. I flick left. I check. Always check to make sure the computer and the technology worked.
The technology.
Okay? Don't just expect
that an audible worked.
That it audible and it worked because you'll hit X and accidentally go to the right. And this and look, it's 3rd and 13.
God.
3rd and 13.
Running on 3rd down.
I should not be running here.
You should be going for it.
No, you should be doing a
so I said, "Fuck it, let's go. I'm up big. Let's see." And then he's diving, and then right here. This is the instant. If you're editing, it goes dun dun dun. At this moment, right here, he knew he fucked up.
Fucking place.
Yo,
this something sliding, dog. You don't Steels. You don't play the 21 rule. Not Steels. You can hear Steels laughing in the background.
I gotta clip that.
You can hear Steels laughing in the background.
Steels, hold on.
I even told him. I said, "Sorry, Dan.
I gotta clip.
I gotta clip that," and he was just laughing.
Oh, Dan, you should have took the 21 rule. You should have let him 21. You would start the game over.
Yeah, 21.
Nah.
I'm quitting out the game. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
well, that's on you. If we're playing and I get to 21-0 and you want to quit and give me the dub, that's fine.
I'm out.
Because it's not ranked or anything. It's not ranked or anything. But
we can start over. I ain't going. Then that's how you lose 72-7.
Well, here's the thing. I threw three picks, so it could have easily been 60-something-7.
Which means that you were playing lockdown defense because it wasn't. You threw 3, but he threw 6. So
and a fumble.
That's crazy.
So what's up, Smack?
Crazy.
Smack talk. So, good.
All in all, I'm thoroughly enjoying Madden, but I still think the DBs are too OP.
What do you mean by that?
They cover too much ground. Like someone will do they'll run their route. I'll throw. I'll anticipate the throw because I see what the safety's doing over the top, and I'm like, all right, he moved right a little bit.
Yeah,
I know CeeDee Lamb is gonna cut. So as he cut and plants his foot, I'm already throwing the ball, and all of a sudden the DBs are like straight to the fucking ball,
straight to the ball,
and then they get their fingertips on it and they knock it out. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, I don't know.
Right.
I still feel like the DBs are too OP, but
like all the DPs are just good ones.
The wide receivers are actually catching balls, though. That was my issue with the last two.
That dude's just broke.
The DBs, the second the wide receiver touched the ball, if the DB just bumped them, they just dropped the ball. But it's not that way now, and I love the animations. They're so clean. The toe tapping, dude. I had a couple of interceptions that I should have clipped where they did some crazy toe tapping stuff where it's like, you know how when you say in real life they're like, yo, that's video game type shit.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying, damn, that's like some real life shit in the video game. Because there was one where I played Edwin. I dove and caught it with my DB. Okay, they sit out of bounds. I challenged it. They watched the replay. You watch my DB grab the ball, and then his head looks down. His head looked down
to make sure he
set his feet and dragged it out of bounds.
This is a video game we're talking about, not Monday night.
No. I was like, what? And then the ref said, call overturn. He was in bounds. I was like, oh, okay. So it's valid. I'm validating it. I found how to do the franchise. My friend Dan, who I destroyed and embarrassed, he found out how I can set it all up. But to his whatever you want to call it, defense. Yeah, he hasn't played a Madden since 2014. Okay, I mean, since 2016, but I had a week on him because he just got it that day. So
right.
Oh,
he
so
literally
stupid.
He might come back for vengeance.
That was his first game. No, he already said he's
why
coming back. So then I text my boy London, and I'm like, so Chris is done, Edwin's done, Dan is done.
You next.
That leaves you, London. When you want the hands? And he goes.
He took Goldberg.
He texts me back.
Who's next?
I only play on all Madden.
He's taking a snake right out.
I said, that's fine by me.
What team does he use?
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't have a
He's a Falcons fan, so more. It's just like Dan
playing the Dolphins.
Dan's a Broncos fan, but he's like, I'm not going to play the Broncos, especially if you're picking the Cowboys. So he picked the Dolphins. I mean, they had two, or they have,
similar stats.
Arguably the top two best wide receivers in the league, but you got, concussion too.
Concussion too. I just peep what you said.
I'm digging it. I really enjoy it. I can't wait to get the franchise mode going. I want to get as many people as we can on that because we're gonna do a full draft and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, really?
Okay. More than likely for the league, we'll probably play on All Pro, not All Madden. Because since there's different levels of
there's rookies.
How's your experience, Trav?
I've been loving it. I'm fun with it.
When's the last time you played? When's the last time you played a Madden?
He's stuck.
Honestly,
he's stuck, bro.
When's the last time you played a Madden before this one? Honestly,
Madden. Bought a Madden or played a Madden?
Played one, legit played one. Yeah, legit
shit.
Played against
probably
somebody.
Xbox 360, PlayStation 4 early, like the first one on PlayStation 4.
Oh jeez, he was playing when it was ESPN 2K. With Terrell Owens on the cover for like 3 years in a row.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about? Still, when it was 2K.
NFL Fever on Xbox.
Oh my gosh.
I asked him if he wanted the hands, and he said, "I'm not ready."
No, I'm not jumping in that deep ass pool. I
gotta get practice.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
Edwin just went full send, bro, and he had me nervous for like half of a half.
Quarter.
Half of a half.
You hear this shit?
From kickoff to the middle of that quarter, he was
from kickoff till about the second minute of the second quarter, he had me nervous. Then after that, it was smooth sailing.
He sent it. Oh my god!
Shit, even when I was playing my brother, when I had a 2.5 touchdown lead on him, I was nervous because he just finds a way, man. My brother's really good, but he's rusty too. So
yeah,
rusty.
But
by the time you do their franchise, probably everybody will be better, so it'll be a lot more intense.
Yeah. Everyone will get some games in. Yeah. I know Trav did make a quarterback, and who'd you get drafted by? The Vikings.
The Vikings, yes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So he got drafted by the Vikings. So he's playing.
Exactly. I'm just throwing it straight to him.
Yeah,
it's me and him on the team.
He got Jay Jettis.
I don't care.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
I'm saying, hey, bro, it'd be like 2-3 defenders on him. Somehow, some way, it say pass complete. I'm like, he did it. God is with him. Hey, so
you just gotta learn. You just gotta learn how to throw, like where to throw the.
All right, so. Steals is out. Not again.
If Steals is out, that means that we might be out.
No. Chat, please tell me we didn't go.
Why does it randomly do this to us?
I don't know. He was just talking.
Right. It was all good 2 minutes ago.
All just 2 minutes ago. All right, let's give him a second.
No, I'm looking at the.
We're still live?
No. Wait. Here we are.
Not this
all right. Yeah. All right.
You don't have to put that on there yet.
I was going to say
that never happened, y'all.
I was going to say, you want to talk about MK first before we go to the next?
I was literally about to say. I was starting to say before we start. Then talk about MK while I get the Destiny shit.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So yeah. Then
you guys got any questions about it?
Yeah, you pre-ordered that Mortal Kombat, so that means you got to play the beta.
I bought the deluxe edition, yes, so I didn't have to wait for a beta code when the time came.
Tell us about your first match. How does it feel? Go give us a rundown, man.
All right, so It definitely runs a lot faster than MK as far as movement speed. It's not as stiff, but I think that's because they stepped back from like the visual standpoint and went a little bit harder in the combat.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
That's good.
The combination with the cameo and the character is
that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, you can. The better you are at the game and the better you are with being precise in your timing, the more creative you can get. I think that they literally put it where it's like Marvel versus Capcom in a sense, where it can really be, as long as you don't drop the combo, you can keep going. So the online did run smooth. I think it ran smooth because
small. It's a small.
It's a small, and I don't know if they didn't do crossplay. I wasn't playing any PC or Xbox guys. I was playing strictly PlayStation. So I think that's another reason.
Whoa, you got on PlayStation? Xbox. I thought you got an Xbox.
I'm sorry. I wasn't playing any PlayStation guys or PC guys. Okay. I was only playing Xbox guys. So I think that helped it run smoothly. It did have this thing where the only like gripe I had was some of the frames would drop in fighting. Obviously, it's not finished yet. And then if you were fighting somebody and they didn't rematch you and they went to not next opponent, but if they went from instead of hitting rematch, they went to the main menu, it would crash your game. Like it wouldn't let you go back to.
That sounds like an Xbox.
Yeah, that sounds. Well, no, I'm about to say that sounds familiar. That happened to with Call of Duty.
A lot of games do that.
Call of Duty a few years back. After every game, you had to restart the damn party. It was stupid
because it's like Cold the person Wars. Is disconnecting.
Was that Cold Wars?
PS5. I thought my PS5 was broken.
Yeah.
The characters. I didn't play the stress test before. I understand the stress test had Sub-Zero, Kenshi, Liu Kang, and I think Scorpion. Maybe I could be wrong.
But who did you play as?
I played as Li Mei. She was one of the characters that they had announced prior to the beta.
That's a new character?
She's a old new character. She hasn't been in the game for a couple years now.
Okay.
She's pretty cool. She's like a hand-to-hand. She got some purple aura magic going on.
Okay.
And the fatalities were everything. Like I said, it doesn't look as visually satisfying as MK11, but that doesn't it doesn't mean that it doesn't look good.
Right.
But
yeah, I saw a weird Twitter video that showed MK1's fatality versus MK11's fatalities, and MK11 fatalities kind of looked a little more gruesome than MK1. But then again, I'm like, maybe they're just showing us the watered down version because it's YouTube. You know, YouTube doesn't allow you to show as much blood and gruesome shit. So on their trailers, they kind of probably got to keep it a little tamed, compared to the final product. So that's why I was curious. Did you do any fatalities on your?
So I'm not much of a fatality person, only because when I do,
guy.
I am more of a brutality person. But
Same.
I have I'm not a pro gamer, a pro fighting game player, but I definitely play fighting games in that respective right. So I'm not going to fatality you. It takes up too much time. I'm just going to kick you one time. Let's get to the next round.
No, I'm knocking head off.
And that's why people won't want to play with you.
Oh, because I'm disrespectful?
It's because it takes up too much time. If me and you are playing, let's say me and Steels are playing a set to 10, right?
Oh, you don't want to see the cutscene. Oh,
right. If me and Steel, let's say me and Steel.
That's different though. If we're sitting there to play till 10, then
that's different.
Then I won't. Okay, I won't. I won't.
But
if I'm online, you gonna see
online.
But if we're playing against each other and like how DBZ losers out, next one's in, you're getting fatalityed every time.
Yeah.
Well, that's if it's one and done, which is why I don't like player matches. I don't like when people get their win and leave because I don't do it. I always do best 2 out of 3.
Then.
What?
Why you got your wave cap like that?
Because it was tight, and I'm not. My hair is.
No, it kind of looks like you're like a lady in the park.
Right yeah, like you're Red
Riding Hood. Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure you know what it looks like.
Yeah, no, I could care less, man.
Red Riding Hood.
Anything's better than what it looks like underneath here. So,
your girl coming over to
kind of look like you could be one of the Usos. Do that again.
Yeah. You kind of like
my hair, I started.
He do like Uso.
Right there. You look like Jimmy
Uso.
I started my dreads back up, but they're in their.
So you
they're premature phase.
Yeah, very much. We're premature.
I was gonna say your girl about to come twist you up.
What girl? You're the only one having company this weekend. Don't let me. Yeah, exactly. No, it ain't turning on you.
It ain't even this weekend. It's next weekend.
This week. It's next
whatever.
Weekend.
He at the Hotel 6, y'all.
No.
He at the Marriott, man. He got valet parking and everything. I'm just throwing out every. I was about to say the Nickelodeon Hotel after that. If you said no, I was gonna just keep going.
Hey man, shout out to her, man.
Look. Look, you see what he come on here and do, but if I came on here talking about shout out to her and I'm going to do this, he would be having a field day.
Hey, see me? I'm going.
You know what? I got something for you. I got something for this. Hold on.
Just don't. Oh shit.
Oh, he gone.
Oh shit. I know what he's about to do too. You know what he's about to go grab.
Oh yeah. Yep. Damn.
That's a demon, bro. Look
at
at
that
the snake on that shit.
Naga Viper Pepper.
That's some African bullshit. Y'all about to have me on, bro. That's Wakanda's pepper.
I did want to say before the Mortal Kombat stuff, honestly, to finish it off, there wasn't a lot. The beta was very
small. Yeah.
So I mean, it ran good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not gonna be watching any of the story stuff that they dropped. They dropped a bunch of.
I'm the same. Yeah, I'm not on that.
So definitely looking forward to it. I bought the deluxe edition. It's already downloaded. It's all set to go.
And it's crossplay too, right? Or no?
Yeah. What I did want to tell you, Trav, is I did watch somebody on Snapchat eat the chip.
Fam, what?
So, and to tell you their reaction, to kind of give you peace of mind, their reaction to it wasn't as bad as other reactions I've seen to the other chip. That may have just been their own personal reaction, but and also on some real shit. You just have to take a generous bite. You do not have to eat this whole thing. I think if you eat the whole thing, that's where the problem comes in.
What else?
But you do have to take a generous bite.
I'll take half.
I'll take half.
You gotta take a generous bite. Okay, yeah. I'm not.
Now who wanna take the other half with me?
Oh, you gonna eat it again another time when you make another bet. I'm gonna save it for you.
Hold on. Now. Is it the same peppers as last year?
No,
was last year's a California Reaper too?
It had the Carolina Reaper, but it didn't have the Naga shit. It didn't have the other shit.
What does a Viper pepper even look like?
It's a new pepper, bro. Like it's
new.
The new pepper, the Naga. They just found that shit.
That's some new shit, yeah.
Hey, we got somebody new. St. Harley, what's up, man?
Hey, St. Harley, baby. What's
going on? Welcome to the Bullshitters Lounge.
Yeah.
Well,
you already know. Well, technically, this ain't the lounge.
Well, this is not the lounge.
This is the live.
This is the lounge. Lounge in the Discord.
Is in the Discord, which is in the Patreon.
Right there.
Right there.
Right next to Den's beard.
Yeah.
That I have to get rid of on Monday.
What?
Yeah, I have a mask fitting for work.
A mask fitting?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
every year we have to take do a mask fitting for like.
I'm gonna ask my chick about that.
Just like say for like chemicals and stuff. There, like if something goes wrong, there's a certain mask we all have to wear, and all the guys that have beards, we gotta be able to fit the mask.
Spider-Man 2 prequel comic book from Canada.
Yeah, I saw that. I was thinking about getting that shit.
Nice.
A comic book. I thought about getting a comic.
Speaking of comic books,
my dad was big into comics, and I liked comics as a kid.
Speaking of comic books, I binge watched Harley Quinn's DC animated series on HBO Max.
Shit. That shit, bro.
Bruh.
Trav
walked in on one episode.
Yeah, facts.
And he got the whole gist of what that whole show's about.
That Valentine episode?
In that one episode.
Is that when she had what's the name
Valentine episode?
The Valentine episode. Oh, that was a different episode.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm talking about, though. You're talking about when
that happens quite often. No, it was one when Bane was real big.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was taking it to the buildings. He was taking them to the buildings.
Shit down.
I thought when she had him in the room, he told me, "What are you looking at?"
Yeah, no. But yo, that show is crazy. I got hooked and I binge watched the whole shit.
How long is it? This one season?
4. They're on episode 4 or season 4, 5, 4. Season 4. They're 6 episodes in. Oh, the new one came out today. Shit.
Is it short episodes or like 40 minutes?
Yeah, they're like 20-something minutes.
Oh, okay. They're anime episode. Okay.
There was multiple times, Pop, when
I was gonna say
Poison Ivy and Harley were kissing. They do a lot more than that.
Yeah, they on top of shit.
A lot more than that. And if you look in this corner, where is it? Where are you?
Where, baby?
Harley.
Oh,
Harley.
it's over here. You can't see it. You can't see it, but I actually have a painting that I got from MegaCon that has Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but it's actually a really good show. It's different. It's like that show, that Marvel's What If, where they kind of
this shit adult shit though.
Miss around, like they take the stories and
don't put this on with the kids around.
They mix the stories around and said, what if Iron Man was actually like this? It's kind of that way. It's different. I mean,
yeah. Shout out to HBO Max.
It's different.
Or Max, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Don't think it's gonna follow any canon or storylines or any of that type of shit.
No, that's the storyline for me. I'm living by that one.
What?
What we saw.
Oh, that's it? That's canon?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean...
All right, what we got with Diablo, man?
Yeah, let's get into Diablo real quick.
I'm ready to see this Destiny shit, man. I'm on that.
So we all saw on Tuesday that they're coming out with Season of the Blood. It's vampiric shit. You're gonna be able to have some sort of vampiric power. This is what's important.
Sucking shit.
Continue, Steels.
So they're
Steels can't he fucked him up. Look, he can't even.
So Blizzard's doing a what's I'm trying. You know, I need a drink.
Oh my god!
I need a drink.
Steels couldn't even get it out, man.
I think Blizzard is doing a severe backpedal because they came out hard with like their chest out, like this is how it's gonna be, and the community is like, well, no, it's not.
That's not how it's been at all.
That's not how this is gonna go. So there's been a lot of people complaining. Like a lot, and they kept retracting. Certain things. One of the things I'm mad about with it. There's no real end game shit. No real game end game shit. Literally, once you get to like level 60, 70, and you've done all your renown and all of this shit.
Yeah,
it's just nightmare dungeons. There's not enough. There's no really bosses to go. It's pretty bad when I say Destiny has more minute shit to do in the world, activities, than Diablo does. Because literally, okay, now we got the Malignants. All right, cool. Yay. Sweet. I already had 3 of the Barber Hearts. I don't even need to do Malignants anymore.
Yeah, I got my shit too. I'm like,
and I got the high level and I got the low level, so I swap them out. I got 2 rings. When I'm killing hordes, I got the 1 in. When I get to the boss, I flop out for the bigger heart. That's it. I don't need to go Malignants no more. So they're supposed to be implementing 5 end game bosses, new and returning foes, additional end game challenges. I think that's just words for we're figuring it out.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
We're trying to figure that out. Better target farming of uniques and uber uniques because they just keep taking away what people are willing to do. They just keep messing with that. They did do some good stuff with the hordes and the hell tides. That's something people really love to do is the hell tides. I feel they did that really well. This is the big one. Renown rewards. They were going back and forth. This was the shit they wanted you to do every single season, and people were like, nah, we're not going to do that. And sure enough, we don't have to do it no more. Starting in season 2, if you have any character, seasonal character or external realm character maxed out on the renown, it's account wide. So we will never have to do those same side quests again. We'll never have to do those same dungeons again to get the damn aspects or the Lilith trees or the waypoints or none of that. Every season, we're going to start with all the Paragon points. We're going to start with maxed out obols. They're just going to give it to us.
Will that be enough, though, Steels?
It's a start. That's a step in the right direction.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. Character Beyond alters a Lilith and map discovery. Includes potion charges, skill points, obol cap upgrades, and Paragon points. So that's everything I just said. Another thing is they're actually doing the gems to the
stash
to the stash thing right away. Not the stash. It's to the like where you have the
right. They're not going to impact your
the resource section in your thing where you can see what your upgrade resources stuff are. That's where it's going there. You won't be picking up gems anymore. I'm pretty sure you'll run over them and they'll go where they go, and then you can use them when you need them. And the other thing was, damn, I had it and then I forgot it. The gems. What was the other big thing they were asking for? Nothing about loadouts yet. Everyone's getting buffs again. As far as what I read, I think everyone's getting buffed. I think they're changing. The resistance. They're actually somewhat, by what they said, fixing all the resistances. So we'll see. I was talking to Larry. Larry said he's going to give season 2 a shot, but at the moment, he is addicted to Path of Exile, and he's playing it on PC. That's why we haven't seen him on
on the game.
PlayStation, is because he's playing it on PC. So, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'd have no need to go play Diablo unless there's a group of people running dungeons. I'll jump in there just for the hells of it. Now I do, though, because with this, Beyond rewards will carry over, potions, charges, skill points, upgrades, and Paragon. Oh, so it does look like you still have to do dungeons for your aspects, which is fine, because usually you only need like 2 or 3. But that's it. So they're giving us what we want.
Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff.
And that's it.
All right.
I don't know. I still don't know if it's enough to save or Diablo.
Like you said, good step in one direction. Now time to get to some good shit.
Yes. So we did not watch the Destiny showcase because it was 3 hours all on its own.
Yeah.
This is PlayStation's 43-minute shortened version but it gives you everything you need to know.
Yeah, this is what I want to see. Y'all grab y'all cookies and y'all ice cream.
Let's just put it this way. I watched it today. I played Destiny yesterday, and I played Destiny today. And when we get off today, I'm going right back on to Destiny.
Fuck.
I'm hooked again.
Oh, yeah. And if y'all want to watch Gamescom, I fixed it. It's back up.
Oh, yeah.
Shut us down for that 1-minute song bullshit. It's back up.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Like many of you, I've been playing games as long as I can remember. They're a core part of what makes me who I am. I believe there's this deeply rooted.
Dude, he got the PlayStation shoes
to keep.
Dude, they look like the Back to the Future shoes.
I know, I wanted those, bro.
To start a new
what, the Paul Georges?
Jen got it. Yes. He got them on right now, bro.
Silent God set in
I have the shoe,
look, Starfield Killer right here. Starfield Killer.
Before an ancient enemy, shrouded in darkness, showed up at humanity's door to destroy us. Over the years, our heroes have shaped a story far greater than anything we imagined.
I do want those.
Explore deep into the depths of Venus, hunting a machine god that controlled time itself. They'd invent ways to combine their mythic weaponry and their paracausal abilities
that they just showed?
To stand alone against monsters that took others, an entire elite squad. They'd race alongside their friends far into the early morning in the halls of an ancient city, where only a select few emerged victorious at dawn, clutching the heart of a dragon. But most importantly, they bring their friends and their family into this world, and together meet new faces on this adventure who would become lifelong companions.
I actually started playing D1 again last week, a couple weeks ago.
We approach
That's crazy.
the final shape.
Final shape, baby.
We're about to embark on the last expedition of Destiny's first saga. So let's be clear about the stakes.
First saga, yeah.
In the first shape,
saga.
you will go inside the Traveler.
So are they gonna? You think they're gonna go Destiny 3 and start a new saga?
And what awaits
they'll do
you
that?
on the other
we'll
side
get
of this
official.
track.
I know the
is
answer to
nothing
that,
less
so
than the
just
deadliest
keep watching.
entity we
damn,
have ever faced. There will be no open betas. There aren't going to be any guides on the internet telling you how to handle what's to come. Whether you've been with us from the beginning, joined us somewhere along the road, or are looking at Destiny for the first time, anybody who shows up on launch day is going to be greeted with this same uncharted world. A vacuum-sealed experience.
Modern Warfare 3, 100%.
We on that. 100%. Day zero. Day zero.
So today is your invitation to go forth and adventure.
Yes, we are all getting it.
We're all getting it. I'm on zombies. Say less. Campaign. Say less. And I just found out today by Edwin that if I buy 21 Savage skin, I get to use it in Modern Warfare 3. So I'll be 21 Savage. 21.
You see what's happening here, right?
After all these years.
Oh, we need to replay that.
Run that back. Yeah, I didn't catch that.
This all looks familiar?
That's the beginning. Yeah, that's the D1. What the fuck? Oh shit! Did you go to another video? Okay, here we go. That's D1.
Yeah, and you remember what happened, right?
Yeah, I woke up.
Because we were what?
We were dead.
But yet when Cade died, we were all like, "Oh no!"
But his ghost died too.
I understand. Well, if we're dead, that means our ghost is dead. This ghost just randomly came along and found us and brought us back to life. So that's how they're gonna get Cade back. They're just gonna use a ghost, and I think I know which one.
Oh damn! Fucking raids.
The truth is, I didn't know then.
Oh, the Galahorn.
It was just a feeling.
Oh, they know the Galahorn is goated.
But I know now. After all we've seen.
Hey.
All we've lost. This fight might be our last.
What up, Royal?
So I'm asking you one last time to rise.
That. Thank you. After Valentine's. Yes. Yes.
This is a momentous time in Destiny history. We've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape is the conclusion to that journey. This is a moment in gaming that as a developer, you just don't get very often.
Guardians and allies are fighting the biggest threat that the universe has ever seen in this big culmination of the Light and Darkness saga.
What the heck?
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things that needs to pay off this.
No, I didn't want to talk over the
video for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this
place that like, thing, though.
Makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected by ghosts at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler is asking us for help, and it's our responsibility to protect every living thing in the universe from what the Witness intends to do.
When we first start the final shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Inside is the pale heart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
The Witness has the darkness. It has always had a connection to it. The pale heart of the Traveler is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness looks around and sees a lack of purpose, no meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
If we're going to defeat the Witness, it's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
We're going to need the Vanguard, all of our allies, and all the Guardians to rally together
the axe, right?
and be brave
Yeah,
in the face
that's
of
what I was
oblivion.
like, what is that?
You're about to find out.
In the final shape, we're going to answer questions at the grandest scale. But what I find really interesting is that it's also a very personal journey where we deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our Ghost, get to reconnect with Cade 6. So, like, while there's this great conflict,
I have a feeling they're either going to
everything
kill
going
off
on around us, the
Zavala
stakes
or he's
of
going to
just
retire. Like
unimaginable
he's just going to.
heights. It's
They got a
still
new
at the
voice
end,
actor for him.
a story told
Yeah, but
around
he's only for the
campfires
rest of
by
this.
a bunch of companions who have been
Like,
fighting
really?
together.
Oh, you mean for this
hundreds of years.
saga?
This, yeah. So once the saga's up, that's it. Like he's only.
Oh yeah, it might end.
He's only brought back on to finish this saga.
Yeah, I
So-
can see that.
Look
In
familiar?
the final shape, we're going through the portal that the Witness has opened up.
It's the
Is that
original
the tower?
That was
I
the
was
original
gonna say,
tower.
is that the tower?
Yes, sir.
Inside the Traveler is just infinite, vast, unknowable. And we're landing on the Pale Heart, which is a fraction of really what is inside the Traveler.
The Pale Heart is weird. It's a little strange. It makes
Pre-alpha
you feel a
footage,
bit uncomfortable.
and it looks
and
good.
it's also just so cool and artistic in the best way.
So this is the new location that will be, I guess,
The Witness
in?
entered
Inside
well
the
ahead of any
Traveler.
Guardians.
That's
And so
crazy.
it's had time to kind of shape what's there. When our Guardian enters, the rest of the Pale Heart starts.
Would you guys
to
be
get
cool?
shaped
Would you
also
guys like
around
it if
what
they
we
made
experience.
another Guardian class?
This is the Traveler
I'd be fine with
recreating
that.
Would
the
you be
world
into
in
that?
front of you.
I
as
mean,
you
it's
saw
too late
on your
now.
journey.
Unless they. Well, I don't want to say anything yet, but
One of the most
It's too late
memorable
for that,
locales from
I
the
think.
Right, you think it's too late for
is
to add
the
that?
D1
add
Tower.
a third one. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really a labor of love from the Destiny team.
Look at the
The final
tower,
shape means
man.
so
Remember
much
those
They keep-
days?
they keep
Everyone is
giving us
building
different
it, and I think
powers.
players are really
Right.
going to be
Instead of
able
a
to see
different
that.
character, so we can choose to.
Right. So you can
The Pale
kind of.
Heart is-
Yeah.
Our very first linear
It just be
destination that
if they
we've
made
ever
like a
done.
hybrid character.
I would
or
love it
something.
if players.
What was the dude
felt
with the white mask from
that
D1?
they
What was his name?
began
The speaker?
their
Or the
journey in
listener?
a place of safety.
The
and feel
speaker.
It
Yeah, he had, like, no
escalate
purpose at
in
all.
Danger.
Well, he was the
Damn.
one. No, he was, no. He had a purpose.
There is
Oh, okay,
this
okay.
He was the only
beautiful
one that could
evolution
talk
of
to the
space.
Traveler, apparently. But then you find out
He
that
was
he
a
was
con.
just bullshit.
Things that are
Yeah, he's a
more and more
bullshitter,
wrong
yeah.
as they begin to go towards
he's a villain.
This monolith. It's
Yeah.
kind of this omnipresent,
I mean, he wasn't a villain. He
foreboding
was
thing
fast.
off in the
Oh, okay.
distance.
No, I think
The
you off him
weirdest
though. Don't you
things
off him?
happen as you get
I
closer
thought he
to
got
the
off.
monolith.
Yeah,
in
well,
the form of
regardless.
reshaping.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Kind of
but
like
He don't
I
exist
think we
anymore.
are.
Building things
You
that
don't
are
pull the
put
trigger, but he's
together.
gone.
Just wrong.
She looks like
He
an
got-
older
he
version
got
of
burned when our tower
iCarly.
got
You
blew
get out
up,
there,
right?
like,
That woman
you're
looks like the older version of
exploring space and
iCarly.
You're jumping on these reshaped cuboids. of
Watching this show
Earth.
again, she gonna look like the
You
older
feel
version. What
pain.
is this?
Hold on,
Roblox?
You
what?
feel alone. You
Because
feel
they're showing
like you are
pre-alpha.
not the force to be
Relax,
Oh,
reckoned
relax.
with that you have been.
Pre-alpha. I don't know why they're
You're
showing
not the
us
God
pre-alpha,
Slayer
but-
right now. You're just this little.
Because this shit
person
doesn't
jumping
start till
from
next
these
February.
massive
I know that, but I'm
pieces to
saying,
massive
why even
pieces.
show it? Just show us some art. It's a painting.
One of the things that we really tried to also capture is that the Witness keeps throwing everything it has at you. And so you're going to fight these new enemies, the Subjugators.
Oh, finally. Let's go.
Subjugators are the new unit you're going to be facing in the final shape.
Yeah, no reason.
These guys are going to be problems. I
They
can
have
tell
an
already.
enhanced power set. They're performing stasis powers and strand powers
hell
against the Guardian. Well, in support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
They bring something entirely new to the battlefield, which is kind of this element of control.
They're back there pinging away with stasis abilities, throwing crystals at you, freezing you in place, tangling you up.
Tangling you up. Uh-huh. Annoying.
We're focusing you on the campaign and only the campaign. It's the most important thing in the universe at that moment.
Can we get an actual campaign?
And for that, we do need
not two little stories and then we gotta grind activities. Like, give us an actual campaign.
What do you mean? We always get an actual campaign with 10 missions.
The campaign.
Then we get seasons that we have to play
after you've reached the monolith and finished the
like
campaign,
Lightfall is an actual campaign.
We open up the entire destination.
I'm still trying to beat
so
Lightfall.
The entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
Oh yeah, this didn't even try to kill Halo and they killed it.
The campaign in the final shape doesn't really end with the final.
They kill their own
mission.
game.
The raids are
game.
where you defeat like the big bosses. So it's only natural that when you are going to confront the witness, you're going to do that in the raid. But that might not be enough. This is a moment where we need to rally all Guardians to be able to
10-man raid,
the final shape, and the witness.
I think they're gonna open it up to where we're gonna be able to have a shit ton of people doing events and raids and shit.
In the final shape, we are inside the Traveler.
That's crazy.
Very close to this energy.
Bungie knows how to make
to
this,
have
bro. Bungie.
New supers, Arc, Solar.
Thank you,
Void.
PlayStation, for
Bungie.
Bungie.
We want to create something that turns you into an offensive powerhouse, but
hear him?
also can benefit your allies in a support capacity.
Why? I'm gonna ask this. Why do the Warlocks always get shit on?
Because the Titans are here, baby.
Now, you heard what he said, right? We want all our characters to be a powerhouse, but still have team support. Except for Warlocks. Every fucking time they come out with new powers, the Titan and the Hunter's powers are fucking badass, and our powers suck.
They suck.
Suck.
The few times I've played, I am also a Warlock player.
I watched this earlier today. You're about to see what they're about to go into the powers. He starts talking about the Warlock first, and I'm like, so that's it. And then they go into the Titan, and this motherfucker's got a goddamn axe the size of the damn map and shit, and I'm just like, fuck.
Is a thread of team play and like working with your friends to overcome the odds.
Yeah.
The Warlock Super is its ultimate expression of.
See how he makes it sound like it's fucking cooler than it is?
The Solar Warlock Super is a callback to Radiance from D1.
Yeah,
Other than
yeah,
Golden
but it's
Gun,
not
this is the
because
only
you
other
can't revive
first-person
yourself.
Super in Destiny right now. Your melee's like all these projectiles.
Dude, they're making
going
it
off,
sound so much
doubling
cooler.
the
All
amount
I
of
do is fucking
projectiles,
throw
your
grenades.
grenade almost being
That's all I do is
as
throw
it
grenades.
searches around. And then
Oh, it's a
look at
homing
that,
missile
look at that.
grenade.
Goes to
Ooh,
another
no,
one.
don't gas it. Don't gas it. Don't gas this shit. Okay, because I already had the snap. We already had the snap. That's not new. The snap is not new.
The new Solar Warlock aspect. When I cast my Rift, it is going to create this little solar soul that when it sees an enemy.
Oh, so it's an arc soul with fire now. Okay, we had that already.
Scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
We had that already.
It feels very alive.
Twilight Arsenal. It's a layered super.
This is the only ranged
A
one-off
layered
offensive super for Titans in the game. The
Oh,
Titan
Titans.
jumps
Oh,
up into
sorry.
the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons another one, looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And when these axes fly through the air, they stick into the ground or an enemy, do their void gravity thing where they suck a bunch of energy and enemies in and then explode.
Hold on. He's not done.
Destroy the axe. The axe sticks around.
Yeah.
And you and your allies can go and pick up that.
We can pick up your guys' axe.
This super is insane.
We're out here just.
I press and hold my grenade.
And you're fucking throwing axes for the whole field to use. Come on, man.
The more damage it takes, the more it charges up, and then I can release that.
God.
I can release it. That deals massive damage.
Oh,
unbelievable. Wow. The Warlocks always get shit on. Look at this shit.
About finding the shortest distance between two.
Fucking Raiden over here.
Rears back, takes this knife.
Hunters are Raiden now.
The world, and then is able to blink to its position, do the slash that just decimates anyone near.
Oh, that's dope.
One really great thing about that is not just you do it once, but you're able to do it 3 times.
Oh yeah, they can do it 3 times too. Yeah.
Each time
The hunter has an aspect. We take our staff, we twirl it in the air, which propels us upward.
They do this too.
It creates this burst, which amplifies you and any allies near you.
It almost makes
so we're getting amplified,
game, right? Like these combos that you're chaining together to do these different moves. It like takes that sandbox to the next level.
The more aspects we have, the more.
When I'm out here snapping fingers.
It feels like you're like riding the lightning, you know, like that.
That's crazy.
Like,
so Titans and Hunters get to like support and be powerful.
Well, no. The one thing we can do when we pull our radiance, you get empowered with solar as well. So all your guns start to do scorch and stuff like that.
Exotics, we've got legendaries,
but
we've got perks. We're
I don't know who Eric Smith is.
Stuff that we think is like really interesting.
Nintendo Treehouse. I never heard of that.
We have Tessellation, which is this exotic pyramid fusion rifle. It has the really intriguing property of adapting your Guardian's current damage type.
This will be the first time that you can run a weapon that can adapt to be strand or stasis in the energy slot. So you'll be able to run an entirely strand or entirely stasis loadout. Tessellation has the additional property that you can special reload to reshape your grenade and suck it into the weapon, and then fire out a super destructive single projectile. That's a really special weapon.
Dope.
What's the one specific exotic that I can make that's like really zany that you would like right now?
What if Golden Gun was a sniper rifle?
What if you could harness the might of the Traveler? You know, we had a moment where we saw that Traveler Beam cutscene. I know people on Weapons went, I kind of want that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
So we've got this opportunity to bring back these iconic Destiny 1 weapons, but really feels unique in Destiny 2.
We have to bring Kvotstov into the fold.
The Red Death exotic pulse rifle.
And
Red Death, Dragon's Breath.
In the final shape, we have new weapon subfamilies coming, broadening what existing weapons can be.
Really like bordering on exotic functionality. So for example, we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily. We always liked the special ammo sidearms. This fires tiny, slow-moving rockets. They hit very hard.
That's probably gonna be ass
damage.
watch.
They have a mixture of regular weapon and rocket launcher stats. We're also doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies.
Wait, what?
I was really
you can heal your allies now with that gun.
To dungeons and
that's
keep my
fire.
team alive, honestly.
You know, Biggs would love that.
The weapons team is always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool stuff coming over the next few years, and some new and really wild ideas, which we're pretty excited about.
Yeah, this not done. This is a saga.
Take a load off. We've got a lot to cover. This place is only big enough for one dashing hero type, and that's me. So,
let's go. The real one is back.
I was magnificent.
He actually came on mission and helped us.
Yeah.
He was not
Anyone want a hug?
screaming in our ear talking about come back to base.
Worst case scenario,
he was
you
in the
die.
streets.
But who knows? Maybe you won't.
Pop, 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 pop.
Well, better get back to it.
Kane's real. Look at this shit.
in this moment where we're driving to the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's great to see Cade like return to this world at this moment with all this change about to culminate with this confrontation with the long-standing enemy, the Witness.
Cade is the quintessential hunter. His presence casts such a long shadow over the story of Destiny, whether it was when he was alive or when he was dead.
What Cade goes through in this journey, how he serves as a catalyst for the other characters, the events that are uncovered to have brought him back. This is how the story had to end. There was no end to the Light and Darkness saga that didn't have Cade here alongside his friends to finish the job.
Once we started digging into the nature of the Pale Heart, I think that crystallized Cade's role as a guide. Cade is Virgil.
On the last
he's
ride
our
of
guide
Destiny,
through this
man.
other place.
Next 2024 is the last year.
The most appropriate
Last
person
saga.
to be the guide, because that's his job. That's always been his job. It just feels so natural for Nathan to be back in the booth. It felt amazing to just see him slip back into the role like without missing a beat.
Right, instantly.
In the flesh, or metal, as it were.
Cade's the glue that's always held Zavala and Ikora together. Having him back puts them in a position of questioning where they've been and what they've done without him.
She's done
think
more
about
than
the journey
Zavala,
that
but
Zavala's
yeah.
been on and how he's
true.
been
That is
taken
true.
down this dark path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora.
The only thing
having to
Zavala's
hold the
ever
Vanguard
done is put up
together,
his Titan bubble a
having
couple
Cade's
times for
voice
us.
Of levity
Facts.
and
Yeah, when the
that he
tower was
brings,
getting attacked.
to that group.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be great for them.
Well,
and then another time,
at
I
least
think
we
we
have
were
the try.
fighting the Cabal.
We want people to take away that sense of
One of those,
reunion
one of
and
those.
that
He was.
idea
We
of,
were
like,
running
the
down
gang being back
corridor
together for this moment.
I'm here now.
Look at that shit.
Wherever the hell here is.
So I wonder if he only is alive inside the
Inside
Traveler,
the Traveler.
and
That's
not
probably
outside.
what it is. That's probably
Since
what
we
it
can,
is.
Since we can go to the tower that's obviously destroyed. Better find
This is why I started playing again.
Okay.
Guardian, the Witness poses a dire threat. And the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek. But only if we contend with her sister, Xivu Araf. It rests
Sorry, Rune.
with me.
Will you come back from this?
Rune.
It's 40-something minutes long.
It was better than 3 hours, Rune. Trust me.
Yeah, the regular one is 3 hours. This is the shit that I'm doing now.
You now wield hive
Right.
magic.
That's Aspire shit.
And have
Yeah.
refined it with your light. Assault
Indie game.
Aspire, Guardian.
Wait, what?
And open the way to our tides.
Destiny is far from a indie game, man.
Let them know fear. The death of whisper.
I gotta figure out how to get them
And they
cards.
do whisper. Fight in my name, Guardian. Every opponent you defeat strengthens me.
Have you guys played indie games before? Of course. I love indie games.
Yep, a bunch of them.
I'm about to get that WrestleFest too.
One of the best ones was Kenna. Kenna Bridges of Spirits was amazing.
Oh, Kenna's good.
What was the one I played with the dice?
Stray?
No, well, yeah,
You like
Stray
Stray?
too. But no, the one that I played with the dice, the girl.
Oh,
she's like a
Random,
dog.
Lost in Random or something.
Lost
like
at Random. That game was phenomenal. Oh my god, that was such a good game.
I think it's on Push and P too.
I think it is. So the reason why I started getting this is because the person you got to defeat in this season has the
Season of
key
Witch is
to
our
unlock the
opportunity
Traveler.
as players, we've been
So I
annihilating
kinda
and
wanna, like,
breaking
get that
hive
story.
spells, and now we finally get to cast them.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the portal
See?
that we need to go into. That means we have
Okay.
to go find Imaru, her ghost. Imaru's like, not so fast. We've got a bigger problem first. And that bigger problem's name is Xivu Araf. If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an idea. It's a really
good
It's a wild ass idea, yeah.
What's the
She
other one I
determines,
played?
like, well, the
Little
best way to
Nightmares.
fight fire is
That's
with
indie,
fire.
right? Yeah.
We are
Little
channeling
Nightmares
all
was
of
freaking
that
awesome.
energy that we're creating by
I
going
can't wait for the
through,
third one.
by eliminating
Co-op.
enemies,
Florida
and we're
is
tithing
hot,
to our
boy.
friend
Yes. Florida's very hot. I looked at the thing today. It says today high of 83. Feels like 98.
Like Savathun. And that's where we went down the path of having Hive arrows.
Oh,
we want to
shit.
extend that magical fantasy
How is that a
into
thing?
the player then. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward into all of our activities and systems experiences. And so that's what led us to come up
and
with
you know
things like
my
Deck of
favorite time of the
Whispers.
year, Halloween, Festival of Lost. Can't wait.
This magical deck of cards.
Vancouver.
That creates amazing
Let's
synergies
go.
with
He's
your
a
buildcraft meta,
Canuck.
with buffs and the activities.
I feel like
They
we
can
had this
then choose
conversation.
these cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then
Vancouver.
that really
Hey,
leads into the build
Vancouver.
crafting.
Oh,
You
see,
actually are
shout out
getting
Vancouver.
cards that you can then use to place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
I'm such a sucker for
A
deck
smoke
building.
weather, I
Like,
think
being
2 or
able
3
to, like,
days due
bring
to
that
the
element
wildfire
into
shit. That was
Destiny
wild.
has just been like, oh.
You should have seen the
Yeah,
pictures
really fun.
my cousin was sending me from New York, like how orange and red the sky was from all the fire and
So we got
smoke.
2 brand new seasonal activities coming with Season of the Witch. We've got Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got
Yeah, that
additional
shit
random
was-
encounters that you can come across.
She was
The
crazy,
Witch's
wasn't
Spire
it?
itself, Savathun's
Yes.
Spire.
This is what you're about to do
reliquary
next.
For all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light. You're there in order
This,
to
the
learn as
altar.
much as you can
Yeah, I
in order
did
to
this.
become a
Oh,
master
you did that already?
spellcaster, right? To
Yeah.
become like Savathun.
So then what's the altar? The altar is something different.
The Altar of Summoning's activity is really exciting
Let me
because
see.
you can spend like 20 minutes in it or
Yeah,
you
I
can spend
haven't
2 hours in it.
I haven't
It's
played
a
this.
3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of.
Yeah, I've
As
not
you're
played
going
that.
through this activity, you're filling the tithing bucket. As that tithing
I did
bucket
that
is
once.
filled up, you'll get progressively more rewards. And then finally at the end, it'll cash out and you'll get a whole
What exotic
mess of rewards.
will I be able to get out of this shit? Or what
I don't know
yet.
yet.
That's what I need
We
to
really
figure
want to
out.
make
Where's
sure
General?
that there was a home
General,
for
you
any
watching
exotic
this?
fishing
Wow.
content
Going to
coming in
Seattle for
seasons,
2-day vacation.
after the
I
year has
kind of
passed.
want to
And
go to
so we
Seattle.
developed
Seattle's
what we're calling the
low-key
exotic
one of
mission
those
rotator.
Right away, we're getting
B-side, I
Passage,
guess I could
Vox
say, like
Obscura, and
location,
Operation
vacation
Fairfield.
destination.
This is some of
you
the
know?
most fun content the team has making. It's some of the content the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing, outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Rotator? What's that?
You didn't hear what he just said?
No, explain that.
With Season of the Witch, we have a brand new
They're bringing back
lo-fi PvP map coming. It's really exciting.
missions.
It's got a bunch of really tight gameplay.
Oh, like the
experiences.
sleeper
We wanted to make sure that
mission.
we
They're
focused
bringing
on
back
that a little
iconic
bit more.
missions
With
that
the new
will
Vex
help
Network
like
map,
piece.
we really
They're
wanted to
kind of
make sure we
changing
get
it to
is,
help
like, hey,
piece the
map is
stories
this?
shoulder to
together.
shoulder more often. There's not as much deep sight lines that you're interacting with, and a lot of the flow of the map,
That map looks
is actually
dope.
built around this like kind of central pillar
Like
of the
Tron.
Vex network that you're orienting around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch game mode from the past.
I thought I saw
we've got
something
the
where
shield
they plan
coming
on
from
getting rid
Vault
of.
Glass. We've got the spear back from
What's
Season
that
of the
mode that we
Risen.
don't
And we
play
got
as
the
much
scythe
no
from
more?
Season
The
of Haunted.
Breach,
Yeah, so you're going to be reaping Guardians with
where
that thing.
you dump the most.
It's a lot more
What's that shit
tactical
called?
gameplay.
Oh,
it's all about running
Gambit.
around the map,
Gambit.
claiming these relic dispensers.
I thought I saw
and then
something where
grabbing
they,
them
I like
they would get
Gambit.
rid of Gambit.
push for victory.
I thought Gambit was cool.
I will take
I fuck with
what
Gambit,
I
but
need.
if you play with
The words
stupid people,
in
Yeah, you
my
can't play with random. You gotta have a
are the
team.
weapon in my fist.
We were feeling pretty Hivey this season. Obviously, there's something in the air. And so when thinking about like what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this very Hivey season, there's only one answer.
what is that?
Crota's back, baby! Let's go.
Oh my god.
I was hyped for freaking
I have seen
Vault of Glass.
Vault of Glass. Now Crota's End is back.
Oh my god.
This is one of the second
Raids.
D2 raid. This is the second raid that came into D1. I'm sorry, not D2. Crota's End.
true weapon of the light can
So this is like an iconic.
Do you think they're jipping us when they're remaking these raids instead of giving us new raids? Do you think they're jipping us?
Do you think Modern Warfare 3 is jipping us when they're giving us 16 already created maps
I think I did bring it up. Like do
from
we
a
feel like
classic?
it's just a
It's what people
remaster,
want.
a remake.
They're giving us another raid. This is just a rotator. Just how
Okay.
they brought Glass back on now.
Yeah.
They're rotating. That's coming back to the rotation.
To rally all guardians at
That's
the
not
end
the
of
like the
light
new.
of
They're
our
coming out with a
saga.
new raid as
We want
well,
to
where you have to
reduce
fight the
those power
Traveler.
barriers, as well as catch people up on key story beats and make sure that they have a really great and easy time connecting with other players.
This is cool.
In the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple and easy to understand, and also lowering the barrier to entry.
It's going to make it easier for players who have not been able to jump into game easily because they were held back by the challenges in grinding for the power levels that are required by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like Nightfall strikes that will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to play any dungeons and raids.
No more.
Without
Oh, you're too low to play with us.
The person with the highest power.
You will be capped. You will be capped to the highest person in the team.
Let's go. Power level, which means that there's no barriers really for any other guardian to join you in this high level content.
When it's combined with Fire Team Finder, it also allows you to find strangers, people you've never played with before.
Yeah, so no more, oh, you're only 19, you're only 1753, but you got to be 18.
Finder is the new feature that's coming in
Oh,
season
you know, someone who's 1900 in the party, guess what? Everyone's
other people
1900.
to complete the best and most aspirational content in Destiny.
And
we have a
we missed that.
tag
Fire
system
Team
that
Finder
allows
now is going to
players
be
to be able
implemented
to say,
directly
well,
to the
This
game.
is my play style.
Let's
I'm really
go.
chill.
This is
I'm
what I
really
used a
isolated.
lot
I'm just
to
really
get to
chill.
find raid groups,
To
dungeon
actually allow
groups,
players to
all
show a
that
bit more
shit. I used
personality,
this
show
a
little bit more
lot.
about what they're about. I think what's really great
A
about
lot
it is
last
with
year.
this launch, we're also looking at including inclusion
A
tags.
lot when I was
As an
playing
example,
Lightfall.
one
When I
of
came back to
the
Destiny
inclusion
big
tags
last
that we
time,
have are for colorblind players.
there was
Complete
no one
inclusion
around
tags
really to
will bring
play
players
those
closer
big
to
raids
the
and stuff like
community
that.
and even closer to the people that they're playing with. So once a listing goes live, players will be put into a listing lobby where players can gather, they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just sit
It only
and
took you
stare at
guys,
a screen for a
you
long
know,
time while their
10
listing
years.
actually fills up.
As a gamer who's typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection.
Tired of going to an app. Oh shit.
The feature coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt
This is what I was
really
going to do today, where I
represented key
was going to
narrative beats
play
within our story.
Cade's
We're going
story,
to
but I said I'll
have
wait.
a mission for Forsaken, mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
The neat thing about these missions is they're not going to be like one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also going to get additional pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why it's important that this happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cade's last stand from Forsaken.
Stop it, Ron. Stop. Stop. No, why would that be is that a
This
thing?
is a moment that a lot of
on
players,
Xbox?
new and old, are going to come back to Destiny. I think this is just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless.
I wouldn't be
of their
talking shit about PlayStation right now. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
We're reaching the end of this 10-year journey. What comes next?
Yeah,
The
what comes
episodes.
next?
And the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's
Here it
really
is.
important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the first 3 episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. episodes
No
coming
more
right after the final
DLCs,
shape.
no more expansions.
And the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the final
After
shape.
this
I think what's
expansion,
really the cornerstone
and
of
those
the episode
DLCs,
model
this is
that
the
we're
wind
building
down.
is
See,
the
from
three
March to
episodes.
June, July to October, November,
The
February,
acts
you're gonna
act
get
as these anchors for us to
these are
introduce new
called
weapons, new artifact
episodes.
mods, new activities. There's going to be new
And then
missions
it's
coming
gonna roll
out,
out
new story moments.
every
and
6
every
weeks.
single one
They're
of
gonna
these
add
acts,
more
we're actually
to it.
providing more
6
cinematic
weeks, that's
styled
a month and a
experiences
half.
throughout the final shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode is something you can experience whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity.
Oh, so they're standalone. They have nothing to do with the main.
We get to innovate the game. We get to move.
Well, yeah,
because
it's ending at whatever, and then each episode is its own thing.
Deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often, and it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of
No,
any
they already
individual episode
said there
as
won't.
compared to the seasons you know of today.
Thanks to
Will there be another saga?
Thanks to Fortnite and all those, we just need to keep adding seasons.
You don't think they want to like put it in a new
2.
engine with
I think
new,
some people
better
look at the final
graphics
shape and they
better
think Destiny
stuff?
2
They
is
don't
coming
need
the
to,
end.
not right
And
now.
in many ways, it's the opposite.
They're basically
We're leaning in.
GTA
We're
5
putting
right now.
the
They
pedal
just
to
keep
the metal.
adding.
Episodes
You're
provide
right.
us a new, innovative way for players to engage.
Before
with
they
Destiny
started this
2
whole
throughout the
seasonal shit, that's when D3 was supposed to come out, and they're like, you know what? Instead of coming out with D3, we're just gonna keep force feeding you.
What makes a guardian?
Seasonal shit.
A guardian.
The ghost,
bravery,
I think.
Sacrifice. We know that we were chosen for a reason.
Yeah, why does he sound like the dude from what's his name?
Yeah, it's Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, and Snoop Dogg, right?
I'm getting
like-
21 Savage. 21.
What's that dude's name from Horizon? Steels. He sounds just like him.
It is him. That's
It is
Cyrus.
him, right?
It's the same guy.
I was about to say, it sounds abnormally similar.
Yeah, he passed away a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow, for real?
R.I.P.
Damn.
Yeah.
R.I.P. man.
Every Titan, every Warlock.
And it's crazy because like John Wick, if you know, you know.
What is it the Guardians say?
Yeah, they're apparently making a fifth one.
Bravery
I don't
inspires
know. I know they're making a
sacrifice.
prequel on is it HBO Max or Peacock?
Sacrifice leads to death.
Bungie killed the Last of Us faction.
Light and dark is so.
They better be
prepared for Destiny to go longer than another year. Oh, they said
Yeah,
it got
I
a
heard
few
some
more years.
rumors about the Last of Us faction getting killed. Like it wasn't as fun as they thought it was gonna be, or some stupid shit like
There are
that.
things out in the dark.
They're gonna give us
Only
something
the
though.
dark can
They can't just announce a game and just kill it
Trust
silently.
me.
They gotta tell us something.
You've heard the stories of the
Maybe they're going all in on Destiny. Maybe there will be a third one, but I doubt it. They're going
I think they
to
would.
these
I think they
season
would
things.
wipe the name. I think they would take the number off of it.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why don't they just come out with a Destiny game? Just call it Destiny and just have everything in it. You can play 1, you can play 2, you can play everything. Just have it all in there.
I can see them do that. I can see them definitely doing that. Like just rebrand, whatever.
How everything's doing that now. Modern Warfare started from 1 again. Black Ops started from 1 again. Mortal Kombat started from 1 again. Just
It's
come
really
out with an
exciting
updated
year for
Destiny that has
Guardians.
everything in it.
We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014.
That's
There
pretty
was
much it.
classic rock blasting,
yeah.
a fire
We
team
good.
racing across our solar system, and at the end,
I got a mission.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Go ahead and handle your mission, man.
No, I'm gonna finish out the show.
With
Why?
just your,
Why?
with just
What's
your
with
forehead?
forehead?
With just your
What,
forehead?
Your forehead?
No, we closing up the show. What's up?
Oh my god.
Oh my
I was just resting on the desk. Got a desk
I mean, I
table.
would love for them to come out with a whole new Destiny, but like if they're just killing the story off, well, not killing the story off, but if they're ending the saga, and then they're gonna go into this episode
saga.
thing, but it's episode, so it's like
Yeah,
each
but
thing
that's
is its
just
own
for
thing.
the
So
year.
kind of like
But that's just for the year.
We're
Next
Gabe at?
February.
Gabe, you in the
we need
chat?
a new game.
no, they'll just keep doing episodes. There'll be episode 4 and episode 5 and episode
So
6.
no more. So do you think we're not going to get any more DLC? It's just going to be episodes for the rest of
That's what
Destiny's
that's
life?
what they said. That's what they said.
They just said for the year. They said next year we're just doing episodes. We're not doing that. They didn't say.
Then let's hope that next year's Destiny Showcase they're coming out with
the end
something.
of the saga. This is just the end of a saga. When somebody says end of a saga, that means there's more.
There's more to come.
Yeah. They would have just said end of Destiny, not just end of a saga.
I mean,
that's what this is. Like this arc. This arc is done,
and they're gonna start a new arc.
But I mean, at the end of this arc, they could very much end the game.
So then, what's the point of these episodes? Then to me, right now, the episodes are useless. Then
they are useless because it's just a wind down. It's just a wind down. It's just like, hey, here's more shit.
They should have just not even did the episodes and then just use last year as the final year,
like,
and then
honestly,
roll something
like,
new out.
This is like where you got to get picky and choosy on how much you want to invest in Destiny, because I think this is going to be the wind down to Destiny 2. This is them shutting the lights off on Destiny 2 with these episodes. That's why he said you could play it in any order, these episodes, because they're not really tied to the main.
And they said it's its own story, and all it is just new weapons, and new whatever.
They're little nuggets until.
Yeah. Well, and I already had said that before you said what you just said. I already put in my head, I might be ending a lot like with Marvel. Pretty much my Marvel life ended with Endgame for the most part.
Because Avengers suck.
I might be done with Destiny after the saga unless something bigger comes through, because I don't know if I like this whole episode thing where it's like, they're gonna talk about the Saint whatever this one, and then this one, this episode's gonna be all about Osiris, and then this episode's gonna be all about
some random shit,
something else, and it's just gonna be filler. It's gonna be filler.
That's all it is. That's all it is, bro.
I don't need it because I don't even really listen to the damn story anyway. I skip most of it anyway. So
I'm shooting shit in the face. But anyways, guys, this one ran a little bit over time. I need some sleep. Bobby, you is that FF tomorrow?
Of course, it's FFF day tomorrow. I will be streaming Final Fantasy tomorrow, at least another 2 or 3 hours.
I'll be in there,
y'all. And then, what you got going this weekend, man? Yeah, all right. You know what that means.
All right, we out. Shout out to the most lovable.
Yes, sir.
Always.
We out. You're